Let me ask you something important. Have you ever had a day where you walked into work, before you even reached the floor, your patience was already gone? Nothing happened yet. No conflict, no breakdown, and no missed shipment. But somehow you were already on edge. Most leaders tend to think that it's stress, but it might actually be something else. The hidden thing that's shaping your decisions, your tone, and your leadership presence long before your shift even begins. Today, I'm going to show you what that something is and why it matters more than most people ever realize. Here's the twist. The frustration you wake up with, the foggy thinking, the short fuse, it's not about the shift that you're walking into. It's about what you fed your brain the night before. Your brain doesn't hit reset at midnight. It carries forward the last conversations, the last videos, the last notifications, and your last thoughts. Your brain doesn't care whether you choose the content or the content chooses you. It simply absorbs it. And in manufacturing, leadership, where decisions impact safety, production, quality, and your people, the mental fuel matters. Manufacturing leaders carry more mental load than most any other industry. Every day you're balancing deadlines, quality issues, staffing shortages, machine problems, adhering to compliance, the personalities of your team, and unpredictable changes. That means your brain needs focus, not noise, not negativity, and not overstimulation. When you feed your brain junk, you pay for it the next day in shorter patience, slower decision making, miscommunications, emotional reactions, and even burnout. And it's only when you feed your brain well that you lead with clarity, presence, and calm, even when you're under pressure. Let's slow this down. Think of your worst day. Not the one with the biggest problem, just the one where everything felt heavy. What did it feel like in your body? What thoughts ran through your mind? Take a minute to jot down a few notes. Now, let's think about your best day, the day where things were smooth, and even when problems came up, you felt awesome. What was different in your mindset? That contrast is the proof. Your mindset shifts everything you touch. Feeding your mind correctly is not a luxury, it's a leadership skill. Now let's get into the 3 habits that you can use to feed your mind the right way. First up, protect what you consume. This first one is powerful. What you follow follows you. And if you consume negativity, comparisons, look at conflict, outrage, you are conditioning your mind to expect more of that. If you consume encouragement, growth, skills, and wisdom, you create the mental patterns that help you lead with stability. Number 2, feed yourself one growth topic a day. Just one. You don't need an hour, you don't need a course, and you don't need a quiet room. 5 to 15 minutes, that's it. Listen to this story. Priya, a new team lead, came to us frustrated. She's a smart woman and a hard worker, but she reacted quickly and it was starting to hurt her team. And she told me, I don't know why I feel so tense all the time. We looked at her routine. She started her mornings listening to chaotic political news, scrolling through those jaw-dropping posts, and all while she was getting ready for work. And her brain was already in fight mode before she even walked out her door. We asked her to switch one thing. Feed your brain one growth topic in the morning. It could be leadership, her hobbies, maybe mindfulness, or even that next vacation she wants to take. 5 to 15 minutes. As she was exploring, she found this short podcast that she loved. 2 weeks later, yes, 2 weeks, her voice softened, her patience started to grow, and she was able to spend time listening to her staff. Her supervisor pulled her aside one day and said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I can see a difference. Small input, but massive shifts. Habit number 3, quiet your brain before you sleep. Your leadership tomorrow depends on how you treat your brain tonight. Notifications are not harmless, but scrolling and late night overstimulation is harmful. Your brain needs silence to reset. Think about this story. Maria, a project supervisor, didn't sleep well. She'd fall asleep with her phone beside her and wake up groggy, impatient, and unfocused. When she stopped scrolling 1 hour before bed, she didn't know what to do with the time, so she replaced it with reading 10 pages in a new book she always wanted to read. 1 week later, her sleep score improved. 2 weeks later, she noticed that her mood was starting to shift. 1 month later, she said, "I didn't know how disconnected I had become." A calmer night equals a clearer morning, and for leaders, that clarity is everything. Let me leave you with this. Your mind becomes what you feed it. Your thoughts become your habits, and your habits shape how you show up as a leader every single day. You don't need major changes. You don't need more time, and you don't need to overhaul your life. You just need small, consistent choices that nourish your mind instead of draining it. Feed your mind well, and your patience will grow, your clarity strengthens, and your confidence rises. You will see your leadership expand. Every shift, every conversation, every decision you make, you are guardian of your mind, and when you feed it with the right fuel, your entire future changes. So start today. Start with your team, your family, and your future. Everyone will thank you.